The first time I ever had him work at the camera, I'm like, all right, you just literally need to hit the record button. He hits it, and it just fucking topples over. Brand new camera, $300.
Mine doesn't make noise anymore.
Aw.
I'm really sad.
Yours doesn't make noise?
Not anymore. It
Did
was
you push it too many times?
Yeah, mine is a loincloth though.
Oh.
I think his did originally. We picked this up at a garage
What are you doing
sale.
to this thing over here?
Pulling his chain.
Yanking his chain.
You know, we last time we had a guest on the show, we're like, this next one's gonna be less sexual. I promise.
That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'll try really hard.
Jordan asked me because he was uploading stuff on YouTube, and he was like, "So is every single one explicit?" And I was like, "Oh, everyone is explicit.
I'd say probably.
Like, just don't pull your dicks out, and if we put this on Twitch, you can't show your nipples."
Oh, okay.
Well, you can put little pasties over it.
I
Can
don't
you put
know.
like the smileys, like the emoji exactly or something?
Yeah.
I want tassels. Okay. I want full-on tassels. We'll go Madonna style. If you out here.
I learned actually I could flip one at a time and then one at the other time.
I can't flex that. Well, I don't know if I can
I
do
can't
one.
flex.
I can.
It's just the gravity of the situation.
The gravity.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cave Trolls podcast. My name is Terry Smith, and today we have special guests, Funky Fresh.
What is good,
What's
man?
happening?
Is it the Funky Fresh?
The
Okay.
Funky Fresh.
I like
Funky
that. I like
Fresh.
that a lot.
We have like we're like a character together.
We are.
So tell them about yourselves. Give us your names, your dates.
Our dates.
What sign are you?
Man, I am Bronson Gregory, aka Freestyle Fanatic.
Woo!
April 18th is my birthday. You know what's coming up?
I need your social security number.
You know what? If you give me a big ass pizza right now, you just might get a couple of them numbers.
Oh, I can totally get you a big ass pizza right now.
What the fuck are we sitting here for?
That'll be your reward for after the podcast. We'll just eat a giant ass pizza. I got Subway. Will that hold you over?
Sure. you
Like,
know,
we'll split
I
a
like
Subway
tacos.
sandwich.
I like spinach. You got spinach on your sub?
We got some cabbage.
Oh no.
I got some crackers. I heard you guys like crackers. I was just listening to a bunch of your songs
yeah.
earlier. I'm like,
Some
all right,
quinoa
We
crackers.
do like
Quinoa
quinoa
crackers. I can't deep fry anything right now, but it's all right. I don't have any Crisco.
I actually have some in the car.
Please tell me you just have Crisco in your car.
No, I don't. I can't lie.
That is simultaneously like the whitest thing and the most gangster thing I've ever heard. Yeah, I got Crisco in my car. You don't keep Crisco in your car?
Why wouldn't you?
Nah.
Oil up. What's your name, man?
All right, I'm Son of Andy. That's my stage name. Otherwise, be Drew Stanzak. That's my real name. My sign, I'm a stop sign. Really like a yield sign. I've always been really partial to yield signs.
This is how I feel about yield signs. That's my stance. If you elect me, I will make sure there's a yield sign in every corner. Slow children at play will be safe everywhere.
There's a blind kid that lives in this neighborhood we saw. Is that this? No, that was him.
He didn't see you.
I don't know where he lives. If so, he probably got ran the fuck over a couple of times on my way to work.
All right.
This is, we finally get you guys on the show, and the first thing you say is, yeah, I ran over a blind kid. Get me a big-ass pizza, and yeah, I murdered a blind kid. What of it? What? In the rap game, what? There's no room for blind kids.
Oh my god.
Stevie Wonder's coming for you guys.
We can do this together. No, sir, I didn't hit that blind kid. Yes, I got to work on time.
All due respect to Stevie Wonder, if you see this.
Dude,
He won't.
he's not going to see this.
He won't.
And then we have Jordan, who's always just loitering here.
I've been told I'm not a guest, nor am I special.
Oh.
So he's the only one that is here 24/7 that does not pay rent, who technically does not live here, but he has never left my home.
I cooked
once.
dinner last night.
You did. You pay rent and beer. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't
do.
know if you guys have people like that just loiter.
I used to.
Now you guys are now you guys rap. Do you have an entourage? I was told that you have to have an entourage. You did show up with 3 people. We said I know my friend Drew. He does stuff on YouTube. We could get him on the show. Sure. Immediately get a text message. He's bringing some people.
Yeah, we might bring the squad sometimes. We've had a couple situations where we needed to have extra people with us.
Yes.
You guys getting into fights? Is this gonna turn into Warriors?
It's just always better to have extra people with you.
Start rattling
You
chains
can never
out
have
front?
too many friends. That's the lesson for today.
Oh yeah, that's the lesson. And also, when the sun's out, guns out. So you got to be able to fight.
Usually when the sun's down. Guns pound.
That's not how we do it. That's not how we do it in Nortonville.
Yeah, no,
We don't even mess with that kind of stuff. Just the people that happen to be in the areas that we happen to be in. Just circumstance happens to.
I just wake up and smell where the food at.
and then murder blankets.
We got Marty with us. He's over here on the styrofoam couch. He drove us here. He's always cool like that, bringing us to all the events.
I didn't
He's
realize
our
you were
getaway
so
driver.
high class that you had a driver.
Without Marty, the show doesn't go on.
It's true.
That's deep, man.
Yeah.
And we didn't even want to give him a mic. We're like, nah, fuck Marty. Cohen's like, you want a water? You know what? Nah, you don't rap. No water for you.
He's kind of like he's like our Joe Jackson.
You need a hype man though. Like, I look at your stuff. You don't really have a hype man. You guys work the crowd really well, but
Yeah.
you don't have Flavor Flav.
We don't. You know, we need a couple of those lemon lime, cherry, black cherry, fucking raspberry, any of them flavors that can come on there and give us something. You know, we need the riboflavin and we need the high fructose corn syrup. So if you got that shit and put it in our cup of water, bring it on.
Anyone else lost in the labyrinth?
I got red dye number 3. Only when I'm out in the sun. But I could bring that to the table.
I feel you.
That's why we have to be nocturnal, as I burn very easily.
Yeah.
That's why
This
we have
is
Dave in
honey,
there.
man. You know, it's always sweet. You know, that's what my baby. I always tell her, like, yeah, you got the honey skin, brother. You got the sweetness.
Dude, you're too smooth for this show. We can't have this. You're gonna make me look. My wife's like in there going, maybe I should leave him.
Dude, it's straight up crushed velvet over here.
You keep talking like this, you're gonna turn my baby that's inside my wife's stomach right now into your baby. That's how smooth you are right now, and I can't
I
handle
don't
it.
got money for child support.
This dude's name is Joanne Fabrics over here.
That's a local thing, man. You got to be in the Midwest to know Joanne Fabrics.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Local jokes get you local work, man.
There we go. Let's do it. How much you pay Joanne's Fabric?
Be in their next commercial? That'd be dope. That'd be dope. It's like just advertising yarn. Like instead of throwing cashers, we make it rain yarn. You know, just
We now got the funky fresh fabric. It's full of just like poor people and a lot of grease.
yeah. No blind people welcome.
Nah,
Not anymore.
can't make it.
Well, this has turned extremely inappropriate.
I told you every episode's explicit.
It's upside.
Yeah.
It starts like that.
you
The
gotta
people that
put the
watch
check
this, they
mark.
know what they're getting into. This is what they come for, you know, because they know we're gonna offend somebody at least once in the show.
Exactly. We've already
happened. You just
weeded
keep it
out all
real.
the people that don't like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So I know nothing about anything usually, and that's my role in this. Is I just I front the space. So how long have you guys been rapping for? Like since like the beginning of time, or like 2 weeks? Where are we at here?
You can answer that one, man.
All right, man. So I've been singing since I was 6, rapping since I was 8. You know,
Hell
just
yeah.
a fat kid coming from school, trying to get to the cartoons before they get off TV. You know, just freestyle and practice because I had no friends. When you chubby, fat, slow, and play Pokemon, you know, nobody wants to kick it with you.
I feel you on that. You just explained my entire life story.
And I met him like 5 going on 6 years ago, and we started freestyling in the back room one day, and he was like, yo, we should start a rap group. Yeah, let's do it. And we've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it happened. I used to sound really bad. No,
I
okay.
remember the first time you freestyled.
I won't talk
He was like, it's like a kid trying to write a book report. You ain't even start the first fucking sentence yet, man. You know, you've been up all night playing Super Nintendo and shit, and you're just like, damn. Now my man can just hop on the stage, kick the funky fresh, and it just be dope.
This
man.
dude used to be freestyling. I'd be like, all right, I'm about to come in. Okay. I can come in, Bronson? I come in? Okay. All right, All right, I'm good. Go.
And I'm like,
That was dope, right? I came in.
oh, man.
How we do?
When they told me, he was like, "No, I know some rappers." Like, okay, yeah, sure, you know. And then I look up your guys' shit on YouTube. I was like, "Oh man, I'm really disappointed because this is actually good." And I really wanted to make fun of this. I was like, "Fuck, man, like, I got nothing."
Any chance he gets, he tries to make fun of me.
You could never give up like a chance to do something with people, even if they suck. Or, I'm not gonna say anything bad about you, Danny Brown, because you're my favorite, one of my favorites. But I had a chance. Someone was like, "Hey, I could probably get you a song with Danny Brown." This was like 3 or 4 years ago, and I was like, "I don't know if I'm ready to do songs with people, man. I'm not sure if I'm ready to do songs with people." And this dude's like huge now, so I'm like, Word up.
No, it was just more making fun of Jordan. Like I thought you guys were going to be good. I don't like when he brings me things. It's like a dog. When a dog brings you something, you're like, oh, that was cool that you did that, but like, don't.
You're a dog. I feel the same way. I feel the same way, especially about rappers. I have so many people. This is gonna make me sound really arrogant. I promise I'm not. I promise I'm not like that.
Well, you've hit the big time now that you're on the cave troll, so you can be a little arrogant.
Once or twice a week, sometimes once or twice a month, depending on the season, I'll have someone come up to me like, hey, you gotta meet up with my friend. You gotta do a song with him, man. He's a rapper. I'm like, is he? Is he a rapper? Because is he? And then that dude becomes famous. He's on freaking Jay Leno and all this. I'm like, all right, he was, I guess.
All right, that's my bad.
I should have hit him up.
Well, when he first started, I was like, I'm really into like certain like niches of rapping. Like Mega Ran's my man. Like that's
Dude, I'm a huge fan.
He's amazing. And we showed me something. The first song he played was your song from like Hero Clicks. It was just I think it's called Clicks.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy fuck. And then he shows me Funky Fresh. I'm like, oh shit, this is good. And then I'm listening to all your stuff. I'm like, okay, we do need to have these guys on. Like, this is awesome. So I was really excited that it was something that I would listen to, not just like blowing smoke up your ass. It's like, no, I really liked it. That beat that you put on there was neat.
It was cool. It was fresh. It was a fresh beat.
To all your guys' stuff, I was like, oh, fuck. All right, yeah, sure. I guess they can come on. We'll help them or whatever.
We only have like 4 songs on live.
I know.
We have like 1,000 songs for real.
Well, I listened to everything on YouTube, and it was all almost live stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I mean, I really want to hear some more of the stuff. He's like, oh, man, you need to get on SoundCloud. And then me being a 40-year-old father, I'm like, wait, what's SoundCloud? Like, how do I get to that? Do I need to get on Instagram to get there? So they showed me
Filter.
SoundCloud, and then I checked out the rest of you guys' discography. Can you call it that? I mean, like, this is your
playlist.
first? Yeah, exactly.
It's a playlist.
You guys are putting out your first like actual album, right?
Yes, we are. Yes.
So what's it called?
What? That's a
You
question.
know that we working on that.
We can tell you what's on it and then who produced it. It was actually produced by someone we grew up listening to, a Pontiac producer. His name's Decompose. Mm-hmm. What's up, D?
Yes, sir. The sensei.
Yeah, he's like our guy, man. Like we sucked. We were terrible, and we went to this dude like, hey, man, work with us. He's like, I mean, maybe we could do something.
Maybe.
And then we had to practice. Come back 5 years later. It seems like maybe he's accepting us now.
Yeah,
Maybe.
It's like when you first get to the dojo and the sensei beat your ass with the stick, and he just beating you with the stick all day, and then you finally like, yo, I could take that ass whipping from the stick now, son.
Yeah. The first time, I went on the mic. Don't touch that mic. Not yet. Not yet.
That's when you find out like that wasn't a dojo. That was just some blind dude that you're like bothering.
I keep drinking the water because I feel like that's what you're supposed to do on these things. I have to pee so bad.
You specifically told me you're like, no, man, I don't really want anything to drink. Like I drank a lot before I got here.
So much.
And then you just like start chugging.
But like it looks like I'm like hey, yeah, it's nice to meet you guys.
It's okay. I've got 2 cans.
It's crisp.
2 cans.
2 cans.
Got the Fruit Loops over here.
You gotta double fist it. Normally we'd play Edward 40 hands, but it's like 2 PM or whatever, and you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure what you guys would be like. And I was like, I don't want to just be like pissed drunk, and they come over and be like, so yeah, no, I don't really drink or anything like that. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm like wasted right now. I'm supposed to be a host of a show. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna throw up right now.
Oh wait.
I don't drink very often. Like I don't just because like I have a job and like a family or whatever. But like I went out and I bought this entire cabinet of alcohol just for this weekend, and I've drank like half a bottle of vodka in the last like day. So
It was all just last night.
dude, like no one asked you. Man. You just gotta make me sound like a lush. So if you guys want anything else, since you got to pee anyway.
Should have bought that shirt. We could have been like.
You had that shirt?
No, it was not. It was like that, but more green, short sleeve.
Yeah,
We could have been
yeah.
like,
Picnic Brothers.
yeah.
Super Picnic Brothers.
You called it too. Said someone could be wearing a shirt like that. I didn't buy it. Now I'm just wearing my Soul Eater cosplay jacket because it matched my HP Lovecraft shirt.
Y'all be the Super Picnic Brothers. Y'all meet together. You pull a cartridge out the little sleeve. Yeah, son. That's the new handshake. We on handshake. We pull our cartridges.
NES? Super NES?
Either
Genesis.
one you want.
TurboGrafx.
Sega.
TurboGrafx? No, get the fuck out of here.
Sega.
There was 3 good games. For the TurboGrafx.
There was.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog, man, on Sega.
Splatterhouse 1, Splatterhouse
2.
2.
Yeah, this also came out on Super Nintendo, so it's like, why did you need a
3
TurboGrafx? Oh my god!
3 didn't come out.
Splatterhouse 3 didn't come out on Super Nintendo. You're right. Fuck the Super Nintendo.
Exactly.
I'm done with this.
I basically just made Nintendo go bankrupt with that statement.
They're still making big money off the Super Nintendo. It's still top of the MPD charts.
They are.
No,
Isn't
I
that
don't
basically
know.
what the NX is gonna be?
That's what. No,
Super
it's gonna be
Nintendo
Virtual
2.
Boy 2.
Virtual Boy 2. That's what
It's
we
gonna be the
said.
Virtual Boy 2.
The links.
Is it like nth metal? It's
To the nth dimension.
You should just name it the Zelda box and just go with that.
Yeah, just make
That's what it is, man.
That's what we were talking about getting a Wii U last week. We're like, we don't need one, but
I want to play the remake.
Yes, I really want to
Twilight
play
Princess.
Twilight Princess. I really want to play Wind Waker again.
Play
so-
Hyrule Warriors?
No, I haven't.
Hyrule Warriors is pretty much like. I don't know how you guys feel about the Bible.
That's the best way to preface any story. I don't know how you feel about the Bible.
So like people are like, it's just a Dynasty Warriors ripoff.
It is.
It's a
but-
Muso. It is.
But
yeah.
it's
It's created
pretty good.
by the
Yeah,
friggin'
it's
people
sweet.
that made Dynasty Warriors.
Super funky, dope, fresh. So
But it's got an awesome skin on it. Is the thing is like can be a Dynasty Warrior clone all you want. Like I played the Bleach Dynasty Warrior Muso essentially, and I fucking love Bleach and I love that game because it's that. Fuck Dynasty Warriors. I could give 2 fucks about it.
is that
But
the
I love
Clorox
Zelda.
one?
That is the Clorox one.
That's the Clorox one. Yeah, you're right. You're wearing a Soul Eater jacket, man. I can drop Bleach. Come on. It's not like I come in wearing a fucking
You can have
mask.
that.
and, like,
You
you
can
know.
have that. I'll never forget that.
At least Soul Eater ended when it started to go a little bit downhill. You know what I mean? When
You know.
they went completely off book and they're like, we should probably end it.
I never got to finish Bleach because I got into like 200 episodes and I was like, I skipped the filler and I still watched like 200 episodes. And there's still like 7,000 to go.
Yeah.
So
no,
it's
you-
like half of
Call
one
it, you can
piece,
call it
though.
quits.
Yeah.
Just read the book. There's like 30 pages. You're done. You know, you don't need to sit in on all of it.
So much stuff to look at in here.
So we have like probably like 40 more paintings and stuff to go up. My wife's a painter, so like
Okay.
she did the Nightwing
I was
one.
wondering who did the Nightwing one.
That's my favorite cover. And then she did the Stark one there. She didn't paint any of the actual comic books. We got that Grayson Bruce Lee cover because
Nobody can see it because y'all got like a big font from Super Mario Brothers blocking your view and shit.
Can I call you Thwomp, man? That's
You can't call me
a
Thwomp.
badass name.
I'm fucking out of nowhere. It just
Have you guys done that on a song yet?
no, probably
You
not.
need to do that now, and I will buy all of them so no one else can have it. It would be like a Wu-Tang thing. Like I own the one copy.
All right,
one.
Skrelly. Okay.
I'm not raising the prices on any of the AIDS medication though. That's not happening.
I'm gonna be real. He's a terrible human being. Like,
You don't have to be real with it. You can be fake as shit and say he's a terrible human being.
but it's so real. Like, the guy, like if this guy got smashed by a cave troll, I don't think anyone would blink an eye. I think they'd just be like,
No, I think they would. If a cave troll appeared out of nowhere and smashed a billionaire,
In
I
a
think
world-
people would be like, the fuck was that?
in a world where cave trolls were common, and he got smashed by a cave troll, they'd be like, I think I work tomorrow.
A normal occurrence.
In a world where cave trolls were common.
Of course, well, cave trolls are common. We are a brand that is spreading. We're gonna be up there. You're gonna see us on Jay Leno, even though he's not a show anymore.
Poor guy.
You dropped a Letterman reference.
I did.
in caffeine, and I was like, does anyone even know who Letterman is anymore?
You know what's weird?
Is that just for us?
There's
are we
like,
that old now?
I know, right? Doesn't that suck? I have referenced Letterman like 8 times in our like 60 song discography. Have we discovered
Playlist.
This?
Long ass playlist.
We get into
reference
discography.
Letterman so much. It's so weird.
Are you a big fan of David Letterman?
He's cool.
He's all right. He's a guy. His
just-
name just sounds badass.
Yeah, like not too many things rhyme with Letterman
Leno?
or Leno, but when you find something like, I don't know, if you find something that rhymes with Letterman, the only thing you can rhyme it with is Letterman. You know?
you just keep dropping it.
Yeah.
That's just now in your repertoire.
That's that Ken Mitchell disease I always say he has.
I do
You
have
know,
the Kel
the
Mitchell
Kel
disease.
Mitchell disease.
I put the
Nope.
screw.
And the tuna.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man.
No, we're gonna have to cut this short. I can't have that. We gotta call.